What is going on, Jet fans? Matt O'Leary back with another video recapping some New York Jets news from today. The first, yesterday or the other day, Aaron Rodgers said he wants to come back to the Jets. Today, Jeff Ulbrich said they would love to have him back. We'll talk about that, and the Micheal Clemons gaslighting, unfortunately, is continuing. All right, so today we had the head coach. Jeff Ulbrich was asked by Connor Hughes if he would want Aaron Rodgers back in 2025. Here's what he had to say.
We asked Aaron when we talked to him earlier in the week if he wanted to keep playing. He said, I think so, yeah. You guys want him back as well? Is that feeling mutual with wanting him back here next year as the team starter?
I absolutely, I would. You know, he's a guy that he's just so talented, and he's proven over all the years just to be one of the generational players in this league. And I would love for him to get an opportunity, you know, to play healthy football and see what that looks like for an entire season.
I mean, this is a little mean, right? Not for Aaron Rodgers, but like Connor Hughes got to know that Ulbrich isn't going to be here in a couple months, right? Like, I get what he's doing. Earlier in the week, Aaron Rodgers was asked if he wants to come back. He said yes. He's got to ask the coach if they want him back. One, what is the coach going to say? He's going to say, of course, we would like Aaron Rodgers back. You want to make this a non-story, just continue on the merry way. But it feels a little like disingenuous for Connor to be like, hey, Jeff, what are the Jets going to do in 2 months from now when you're no longer here? And he's like, yeah, of course we want Aaron Rodgers back. I would like to see him play a full season healthy at 41, turning 42 in December. I think we could get it next year in 2025. Again, I get it. I'm not blaming. Connor Hughes is trying to do his job. I understand that. When I clicked on the audio of that answer, like I saw the clip obviously making the rounds. And when I heard how the question was phrased, I was like, man, that's tough. Do you think Jeff Ulbrich comes back in 2025? I would put it at a 1% chance. Look at these results. They're making thousands every month betting on sports completely risk-free. You know the secret? They're using OddsJam. OddsJam isn't just another betting app. I'm sure you've heard it before from other places, but this is turning the entire system in your favor by using arbitrage betting. OddsJam uses a strategy called arbitrage, which finds odds differentiating across different sports books. So you bet on both sides of the bet, and no matter the outcome, you will profit. Here's an example. If you put 500 on Boise State to win on FanDuel and 335 on their opponent, San Francisco, on DraftKings, you're guaranteed to make $50 win or lose. It's that simple. With the OddsJam mobile app, you'll get real-time alerts on these opportunities every single day. People are making thousands monthly. And to get you started, if you use promo code O'Leary, you get 35% off and a 7-day free trial. I guarantee you'll profit during the trial, and if you don't, you can cancel with just one click, no questions asked. Don't leave money on the table. Go to oddsjam.com, use code O'Leary, and start making money the smart way. Now, on the Micheal Clemons front, Jeff Ulbrich was asked, what he thought about Micheal Clemons' play, especially down on the goal line against Arizona. And we got some more Micheal Clemons praise.
Goal line plays last week where Clemens seemed to really get pushed off the ball or getting set the edge. How would you evaluate Clemens' play?
I think Clemens has improved in a lot of ways as a pass rusher. You know, he's a guy that really, that was a part of his game that he wanted to get improved. And you've seen a guy that he's affected quarterbacks more than he has in the past. He looks better, movement, pass rush, hands and feet are connected way better than they've ever been. And he's a guy that still brings like a violent force in the run game, you know, as far as an edge setter and at the point of attack. And but he's that guy that's relentless in his pursuit to be the best version of himself. So he'll continue to work on everything.
Does he have to be better setting the edge?
I think we all have to be better in everything that we're doing. Coaching better, playing better at all levels. We all have room for improvement, for sure.
Again, similar to what the position Jeff Ulbrich was just in with the last question. I understand. I'm not asking Jeff Ulbrich to come on here and bash the guy and just go, he's not a good player. Like, come on. I understand that. So when I know it's coming, when it's going to get the, well, what is he supposed to say? I don't think you have to go that far to the other extreme. The guy's been, unfortunately, not good enough as a starter. Something like, I'm sure if you asked him, he'd want those plays down by the goal line back. We all have areas in that we can improve on. He and the rest of this defense is working to get better and improve, to put out a better performance this upcoming week against the Indianapolis Colts. I don't know. That was off the top of my head. How's that? It's just frustrating because the organization, from Saleh to Ulbrich to Joe Douglas, all offseason tried to gaslight everyone into being like, okay, yeah, Micheal Clemons is actually fine. He's going to be able to replace John Franklin Myers. John Franklin Myers was just a jag, overrated, not anything special. We could trade him for a 6th round pick and be fine. That hasn't been the case, unfortunately. He's been really good in Denver, number one, not surprising. He was their best run defending edge, and the run defense has been horrible this year. He got 50 pressures each of the last 4 years. The Jets have struggled to get a consistent pass rush outside of Will McDonald. And we were really supposed to believe, after the 2 years that we saw Micheal Clemons, that he'd be the answer. And all summer long in training camp, he's going to play. He's going to be fine. And then right out of the gate, it was rough against San Francisco. And it's only continued to get worse over the weeks. He's not good against the run. I keep hearing this narrative that Micheal Clemons, the reason why he's here is he's a good run defender. He hasn't been. He over pursues and loses contain multiple times every single week. It's not one-off examples here. And I wish he was able to come in and play at the level that the Jets were expecting him to in order to come in and replace John Franklin Myers. But he hasn't. And down on the goal line were 2 really good examples of the issue. He's trying to get into the backfield and make a big play. He's in year 3 now. He's already 27 years old. It's not working. It unfortunately just is not working. And I hate that they have to continue to run him out there, but they don't really have a ton of other options, which is just adds a little bit more to the frustration here. I don't know. Am I being too hard on Jeff Ulbrich? That could be. You could tell me in the comments if that's the case. It's just hard not to be in like a down kind of mood with this team and not be critical of, just how this season has gone. It feels like every step of the way they've made mistakes, and every decision that they've made seems to come back to bite them. And it's tough to hear things trying to be given a positive spin at 3-7. If you're there, more power to you. I'm glad that you're able to get there. I just can't right now. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm Matt O'Leary, and I'll catch you next time.